everyone, it's the Witchy Stitchers.
I'm Charlene.
And I'm Morgan.
We are coming to you on a, well...
It was raining when I wrote our notes.
It was raining when I got in the shower because she hollered at me and said, Mom, it's raining. And it's not raining now.
It's sunny and 81. That feels like 91.
Rain, rain, come back. It's supposed to be hot this week though, so typical first week of June. Happy June.
Yeah, happy June.
Happy Monday. Anything else happy? Happy birthday.
Yeah, if you have a
happy
birthday.
Whatever today is for you. It's Monday in June for us.
Nothing big.
No, nothing exciting.
Yeah.
So thank you for those who are returning to let us irritate them. We appreciate you more than you know. To you new subscribers or new people who are watching, sit back and enjoy the ride. That's all I can say. We have a little bit today. Hopefully we don't go too long, but I ain't going to make any promises because that seems to be the norm for us lately. So this weekend we got to go to the Goodwill and to Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
We did not get to step into Michael's, which was kind of a bummer, but we found what we wanted anyway, so it worked out. At the Goodwill, they were really picked over.
We were there later in the day also.
True. She found her some really fun shorts.
I did. I'm actually wearing a pair right now.
They're super cute. And I found, so 50% off, so 50 cents for all of these threads. They're just sewing machine threads. And then I found
3 zippers.
3 zippers. So, nothing extraordinary. But at Hobby Lobby, so I will let her show them, because these are for her, for school.
Alright, so you guys remember I was talking about the sleeveless blouses I like so well? So we found the pattern, and I'm going to have her make me
Is that this fabric?
Yeah, the cherry.
She is obsessed with cherries.
Yeah.
So I will make her blouse out of that.
And it's light.
So it'll be perfect for Kansas summers.
All of these that we got are for Kansas.
I thought my tongue needed to escape my mouth for a minute.
And then I love baggy shirts. I don't know why. I mean, my t-shirts are baggy. Yes.
Yes.
So I'm not sure who that's going to be yet of these. I think I want to do B for this one just because it is going to be warm still when I get it. So that's B. I just love it.
I bought enough extra of it because I loved it so much I want a project bag.
And then a new Western shirt pattern.
Yeah.
I like plaid flannel shirts.
I have got a ton of plaid left over from the shirts that I used to make my dad. So she always says, make me one of Grandpa's shirts. So
I picked out all the ones I want.
there you go.
There's a pile downstairs waiting.
Apparently I got work to do.
Yes, she does.
I got pants to patch in there too and a button to fix on Preston's work shirt.
And she's making me capris too.
Apparently I'm busy. Who knew? Alright, so finishes. Do we have any finishes? You have a finish.
You do too.
Do I have a finish? No.
It's right in front of you.
Well, I finished it before our video last week, I thought.
And we didn't show it. You still had a little bit left.
Oh, I did. I thought I did. Well, anyway, so I actually have a finish and an FFO. So remember I was working on cancer for my friend whose birthday is next week now. So got it all done, got it framed, and I'm going to put it in the mail today. It took me forever to find a box for it though. We ended up having to go to the UPS store.
Yeah.
And it's not going to go UPS, it'll go through the post office, but I could not find a box for a frame.
And this thing's going to get bubble wrapped like crazy.
Oh yeah, so
Claire.
Claire. So it's kind of an old, almost like a barnwood looking like frame. And there you go. I am so happy with it. I just love how it turned out.
I hope she likes it.
I do too. So anyway, it's going in the mail today to my friend. So, what's your finish?
Alright, so I finished this
I cannot
Friday. Was it Friday? No. I finished this.
It was Thursday.
Thursday after.
Was it Thursday or was it Friday morning? No, it was Thursday. It was Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Thursday night.
Yeah. So I finished this.
And it's gorgeous. Look at that sparkle.
So glad that this is done.
Did you bring the frame?
I didn't. No, we found a beautiful gold frame.
Gorgeous frame. She tried to mimic the one that is in, it's in the, was it the Louvre?
No, it's here in New York right
Oh.
now. I looked up where it was.
Anyway. I thought it was on display in France.
It is in the Louvre, but it travels. His work travels. So this is the frame I picked.
So, can you see it if we put it up against it? Does that work?
Well, not really, but...
No, not really. I guess
but you
not.
get the gist. The yellow will pop out, and
Yeah.
I'm leaving the glass in it.
So what'll happen is I'll get it framed this week, and when we come back to you next week, you guys will be able to see.
Yeah, I've got to find a home for it on my
how
walls.
I don't know, I think this gold really complements her yellows. It's going to be gorgeous.
I told her we need to get a frame like this for her when she finishes her pretty.
See, and this one finished at 16 by 20, and mine is not quite 13 by 18.
They have frames
so,
like that, though.
Yeah, and I might mat it. I haven't decided yet. I still have, I think I told you guys last week, I still have 2 pages and then part of page, so I've got page 6 and 7 and then the little tiny strip of, sorry, did I roll it wrong?
Yeah, you roll this first.
Of page 8 and then a little chunk of page 5 that I'm finishing up. So, anyway, so that's what we got done. Let's see, where do we want to go to next?
How about you start showing your mania? Because I didn't work on anything for a while.
So I let the boss pick out all of my stuff again while I was in the shower so we could get this done and get it uploaded.
And this time I remembered everything.
Yeah, because she's awesome.
Last time I got all the whips and not the mania.
So let's see, how many do I have to show you? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, that's
6.
why that wasn't staying. I forgot to put my rubber bands back on it.
Oops.
The cat eats those.
She's terrible. Okay, so what did I work on Monday for our video? I worked on August.
Yes.
And I got, let me see, let me look at my notes, 118 stitches in. So I'm still doing the 100-day challenge. That will go through July 16th. So now that Mania is over, I will go back and work on my whips. So this is what I got done on August, and it's on 18 count.
It's tiny little space.
Tiny little space. So I worked on the picot and then one of the window frames. So that was August.
Okay.
That was on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I worked on July. And same thing, started in the middle of the house. And
there's a trend with all of these.
I love this one. I think of all of the month ones, so it's the Country Cottage Needleworks.
So that's a tight spot.
I think this one is going to be my favorite of all of them, but I love anything patriotic. So there's July. Love those colors. And look at the variegation. It was Betty Bluebell, I believe, was this color.
It's beautiful.
And it's just gorgeous. I love it. So I might
Oh, there's a potato.
work on that one more just because I love it so much. And in that one, I
July
put in,
is coming up, so she could get it done for July.
I put 115 into that one.
I just got the nose twitch. That's
and
not
then-
a good thing.
On Wednesday, I worked on September. September's not here.
I thought I grabbed September.
Nope, September's not here. Would you like to go do September and put those up, and I will continue?
Yeah.
So we'll come back to September.
I don't know.
On Thursday, then, I worked on November. This one's a lot of fun too. I really like this one, and then enjoy this color palette. But it's fall, you know. And I worked. So this one was 120 stitches, and I worked on the one side of the house. You can't really see much, but again, mocha, and that variegation is so pretty. It's going to be gorgeous, and that's what November looks like. Such a pretty house. Thank you, ma'am.
Yep.
You're just awesome.
Hit my head.
You hit your head on the plant.
Yeah.
So I have this plant holder, and I've had it forever. And we never lived someplace that I could hang it without it being in the way. And so the plant holders that I had wouldn't set in it right. And so it sat in our garage forever. I mean, I've had it since I think Dalton was like little.
Yeah.
And it's metal, and it comes down like this, and it's got this big ball at the end of it. And it's very ornate, very almost like wrought iron.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. And so when we moved in here, I had picked up a plant, and it fit in there perfectly. Well, apparently I'm the only one that can go in there and work around it without
That's
bonking
not
my
true.
head.
You
No,
whacked
it's
your
not.
head.
I whacked my head hard the other day when I was in there picking
We
up
thought
some
she
quilt
broke
blocks.
skin.
It hurt. I did. I was certain I could feel like blood or brain, or, well, there's not much brain, but you know, there was oozing. Apparently I'm just getting soft in my old age. Continuing on. So this one is September, and again it was on the 27th, and I did 101 on this one. This one is super cute too, like an old schoolhouse.
I love it.
I love this one. They're all fun though. I can't say
You
there's
just
any
said
of them
July's
that
your favorite.
well, no, I mean, I can't say that there's any I dislike.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I enjoy them all. On the 29th, oh, this is so awesome. I'm so excited. You have to go back. You didn't grab the pumpkins.
I'm gonna scream.
On the 29th, I started, or we started,
Yeah.
a stitch along with Stitch and Mommy. Hi, Sarah, if you're watching.
You can show mine.
Oh, okay, I can show hers. So she started, of course we have Joan Elliott's Bewitching, because we're huge Joan Elliott fans and just love everything she has. So Morgan decided to do A Witch's Best Friend. And she has done, which I'm sure you've seen in some of our earlier videos, or I think we put them in our earlier videos. She's done all of the little pillows.
Those were actually on the other channel. I'll have to get
Oh,
them out
okay.
at some point.
Yeah, we'll have to show them. And
They're in
so
my box of
what
living.
her plan is to, thank you, to make him and then put, you know, the little guys around. That's her plan.
Yeah.
How much did you get done on yours?
Well, that's where I come into play because I have the book.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I did 103 stitches
103.
on
Cool.
it. Did you show the whip itself?
I did not. I did not. So
That's
my Joan Elliott, I just made a mess. Start. I decided to do the.
Well, while you clean up your mess, I'll show mine.
Okay, you do that.
So this is where I'm at. It looks like a dinosaur.
Roar.
If you guys follow us on Instagram, you'll have to get on and look. I posted a picture of it before I finished up the night. It was an actual dinosaur.
The roar.
That is, so on the cat, it's underneath his chin and then up across his back.
Yes. So I don't know if you can see this very well because plastic, but I've almost got all the colors in there for her. And I don't think it's going to show up very well. I'm missing, what did we say, 4 colors is what I ended up missing.
Yeah.
And I always forget which one is the best picture, or if there is a best picture. Anyway, she is out of
I would just show that.
this. Okay, so she is out of Cross Stitch Collection, issue 206, if you're interested. That's what she will look like when she's finished. And I had, which I never do this, seriously, like you can ask anybody who knows me, I stitch. If I start something, I will finish it. Even if I really don't like it, I finish it. Well, I had bought a pattern when she was, I don't know, she was like a year or 2 old. And it's of a purple fairy, and it's like the flower fairies that you see that are from the UK.
Like the bag she made me.
Yes, yes.
Made me for.
But she's similar to that. She's not one of those. Actually, I think she's called Grandma's Fairies or Grandmother's Fairies. Anyway, I had bought this fabric and I decided that I was going to stitch that fairy on this. That, like I said, that was years and years ago. Fast forward, I'm going through looking for a chunk of fabric big enough that we can dye it for this fairy that she wants me to do, this ladybug fairy, ladybird fairy. And I came across this whip, and I seriously don't think there was 50
It
stitches
took her like
in
10
it.
minutes to get it
Yeah.
all taken care of.
And I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, why in the heck did I put a full coverage, which she was, and she was fairly large size fairy, on a piece of such gorgeous fabric? You weren't going to see any of it anyway. I don't know what my thought process was. Anyway, I ripped her out. I will eventually do her for Morgan because I seriously think she'll be the 75-year-old woman with fairies on her wall because she's her mother's child.
Honestly, I have a feeling that my house is going to be one of those pretty farmhouses with the hedgehog room and the fairy room, and
I'm going to move in with her. So anyway, this is the entire
the fabric's
chunk of fabric.
gorgeous. I could never dye something
Isn't this gorgeous?
like this.
So I started her here, and the reason being, hold that one please, is that this way, this dark will be behind her her wings, so it will stand up against the dark. This is what I got done, not much, and I put in 141 stitches. Now, like I said, this is a stitch along, so that gives me an out to pull her out and work on her when I want to.
Yeah.
And I was going to work on her last night, but I could hear the cactuses calling me, because those literally are prickly but cute, and I ended up working on them.
You're going to go get them while I show this one. I forgot the prickly but cute because they were in your planner. They're in there.
They were in my planner right here. Oh, I did put them up, didn't I? I put in 100 and almost 200 stitches last night. Do you want to go get them too?
I need to show this one.
Oh, I forgot that one.
So this is out of another one of Joan's, and I think this is actually a Joan Elliott too.
They're all Joan Elliott's.
Yeah,
in
so
there. Yeah.
I started 2 Joan Elliott's back to back.
She has issues.
I do not.
She does.
So I started
She's my child.
Dad, which says, my dad keeps his promises, dries my tears, makes me smile, fills my life with love. And so
Super pretty.
I
Gorgeous color palette.
I worked on this last night also. And I think he knows about it, but I don't know. I think he knows. I put 536 stitches total this month in this.
How much?
537. I worked on it twice. And I stopped because I didn't know if I was going to have enough. I put this into a cross stick. I have more than enough, but I didn't know. So
isn't that color palette gorgeous?
I love it. It's got the most
So
beautiful.
patriotic.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
So I'm going to work on it today. And
Gorgeous.
try to finish it this week so I can get a frame.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll try hopefully next weekend.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I am back on a mission.
She's on a mission. All right, so then on the 30th, oops, did it hurt you?
No, I hurt Pearl.
Oh, poor kitty. Somebody's going to call PETA now.
I didn't do it on purpose, people.
Right. So on the 30th, I worked on December, which was the last one of the Country Cottage Needleworks houses. And this one, again, gorgeous variegation. I worked on the roof of the house where it told me to start. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And it was Seagull is that color. And it's so pretty. Did you find them?
Yes.
You're awesome.
And this time I checked before I left.
You checked what?
I made sure I had everything before I sat back down.
Oh, I thought you checked where your head was in proximity to the bottom of that plant.
That too.
Anyway, that's December. It looks like an alligator. She has a dinosaur, I have an alligator.
She actually was working on that when I was working. No, that was the next day.
No, that was the next day, yeah. Okay, and my last mania start. So I saved this one for the 31st of May because it's the 31st of October because Halloween, because I'm just weird, I know. So this is a Glendon Place, Pretty Pumpkins, and I just love this everything about this. I love the colorway. And I put in 122 on this one. And so last Sunday, I think it was last Sunday or maybe Saturday, we were invited to join And I don't know if it's Virtual Stitchers or if it's just a meetup. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's with Gary and Sheila and EJ.
But EJ wasn't
Sunshine Stitchers.
Yeah.
And yeah, EJ wasn't there.
Or
But
maybe
there
she was early. We got there really late because we were busy.
Yeah, we only got on for about 45 minutes.
Anyway, my computer to crap out.
We had fangirl moments because we both love Gary, and Sheila is just awesome.
I got invited to join his Rosewood Manor sale this month too.
So very, very cool. But we got to visit with him for a little bit. Well, to visit with them both, but to visit with Gary at the end. But I worked on this one and didn't get much of it, but look at those oranges. So 742 and 3854 were the two colors, and then I think that was 937 is the green that I put in. So that was my mania. I finished with 31 whips, which gives me a total now of 73 whips.
Yeah.
Don't judge. I can hear you. Don't judge. To each their own. Anyway. So that was my mania, and I'm really proud of myself. And I was able to continue with 100 or more stitches every day to work on my 100-day challenge. So I was like able to dip into several different projects or things that I'm involved in, and it was a lot of fun. So anyway, what was your last one?
Alright, so my last whip, so I wasn't as extravagant as she was. I only did 14.
I thought you said you did 60.
Well, counting says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And the original plan was only 10.
I thought you said 16 last night.
No, we were doing the math. I have somewhere between,
That would give you 22.
yeah, 22 whips now. So, and they're mostly smalls, but most of them are bigs. Anyway, this is my black brick whale.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And I won't, no, you can't show it.
Oh, I can't show it.
It's the pattern. If you guys want to go see it, go watch the Mania video.
And it's on, you bought this from who?
It's a free pattern.
It was a free pattern from Alyssa. I'm going to spell this. Okneas.
I think it's Okneas.
Okneas. Somebody, it's the website or designed by her. The company is Smart Cross Stitch.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a freebie online. She's got some really neat stuff though. And somebody else was talking about her the other day that we watched, because I remember thinking about that.
I know that I have a ton of her stuff actually.
Yeah.
And most of them are bigs, and I actually started a couple of them this month. But yeah.
Cool. All right.
So now,
Whips.
yeah, which is all you, because all my whips was that, because
Oh, you showed everything. Cool. So, when I left you last week, I don't know if I had finished it before our video.
you were working on it.
I think I was working on it. So last week I put in 484 stitches into this. This morning, got up, did my little spinny wheelie thing for Mill Hill Monday. Guess what I got again? So, between last week and this week, do the math, 964 stitches. That's where I'm at on this young man.
So cute.
I know. It's got to be a boy cat too, because he just looks ornery, like Luna.
It looks like Luna, but with color instead of.
Yeah, Luna's mommy ran out of printer ink, and so he's white with a little bit of brown. This kitty's mommy obviously had a fresh cartridge because he's full color. Anyway, so I've done a ton. I've gotten clear this whole side to here down, all done. Where else did I work at today? Did some more on him. Most of the beadwork in here is done. I have a little bit on these leaves left, and then of course the top and the side border, which is a lot of confetti, and I will jump into that sometime in July. And then obviously I need to finish up the walls, or background, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, I was happy with that. On a side note, So I finished last month
Oh, I forgot to write that down.
with 16,601 stitches for the month, and to date, so this doesn't count today, this is as of last night, I am at 76,596, which with what I done this morning, I am now over 77,000 for the year. So
Her new goal is to hit 100,000.
by the end of July. By the end of July, I want to hit 100K. That's like my new goal.
I'm hoping to hit, excuse me, between 40,000 and 45,000 by the end of next month.
She can do it.
Because I've
Absolutely.
been going up approximately 3,000 each month.
Yeah. Well, and now that school's out,
Yeah.
so
Well, now that
This-
I got something off my conscience with the diamond painting, it's a lot.
right.
Yeah.
Well, and we've got a lot. This week is crazy. So we've got vet appointments today and tomorrow for the girls. Thursday we get our new dishwasher. It's never worked since we moved in here. Our poor landlord, he bought it brand new. Had the plumber come. Oh, it's your dish soap. Blah 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 blah.
Dish soap doesn't cause the door to push open.
No. So for 4 years, over 4.5 years, we have put up with this dishwasher, and we've made it work. It's better than nothing. But he's getting us a new one. So Thursday.
Yay!
And then orientation is
On
Friday.
Friday.
And then Monday we have another meeting. She and I have a meeting with the college. And then hopefully things will kind of... We still haven't heard about Dalton, if he's going to get to do small group practices. We don't have any idea. So we totally derailed from my whips. Sorry guys. You never know what you're going to get when you show up here. So we were shown this pattern by Christine with Stitch All the Things. And I did not know until I read this last night that this was actually a stitch along. We're just doing it because we love the pattern. So I worked on this a little bit last night. I put in another 171 stitches in it, aside from what I did for Mania earlier in the month. So got a big old chunk done on this one, and then I jumped over here and I did part of the pot on this one. I can't find my blue that I need to finish my bead, so part of my trekking around my house today is looking for 3766 because it's gone.
I have it.
You do?
Or is that 30? No, I have it in my cauldron.
I am going to try and get this done for Preston for Father's Day. I don't know if I can. I've got a lot left to do. I am doing this one of the lovebirds, and that's where I'm at. Like I said, I've got a lot left to do, so we'll see. Then I have Super Dad, which I'm working on. And I can't find it.
It's in the book.
And I've shown it to you guys before. This is where I'm at now. I figure I've got about 2,500 stitches left on it. And I think that's it. So
Yeah.
Morgan's got one thing to show you, and we will shut up so we don't have to
Actually, we
splice
have
it.
2 more things we need to talk about.
Oh, okay. Well,
I want to show these first, and
Okay.
then
we'll
so
talk fast.
I made some zipper pulls, and I'm selling them now. So
So if you're
these-
interested, comment below.
and then you can private message us or email us. These are 8. Did we say 8? Yeah, 8
Yeah.
for these. So other side,
Other side. So
a tiger, and then a dress,
and then adorable.
and a cross. I have a ton of religious stuff. You guys all know we're not. An angel and a key.
That one's fun.
I like the keys. I have a lot of these, so.
Cool.
All right,
And then what else did we have? I forgot.
Angie. Angie.
I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
You are amazing. Absolutely amazing.
We got them on Saturday, so thank you.
So thank you for being so kind. You made me cry. And I'm not going to cry again. So just know how much that you are sincerely and incredibly appreciated and loved.
Thank you.
Is that it?
I think that's it. Everyone,
Alright.
please be safe.
Be well, and most of all,
Be
be
kind.
kind.
Bye.
Bye.